Greetings, people of the United States. Recently here in the Bay Area, the police have continued their brutal assaults upon the homeless and the marginalized members of our communities. Fatal shootings continue unabated. In the latest round of police officer-involved fatalities, it was discovered that a woman was shot 12 times, that the police officer did not turn on his body camera, nor had he received adequate training in the use of his body camera. I would suggest to the police departments that are experimenting with body cameras, which have been shown and proven to reduce incidents of police violence and excessive force, that these cameras shall be activated the entire time that they are attached to the officer. That the officers would in fact use the time on the camera as a means by which they are paid. That is to say, when an officer checks in and punches the clock each day, the camera would be activated and deactivated at the end of the shifts completely automatically, and these tapes would be reviewed by citizen oversight committees. In addition to this, we have a very important anti-Stratfor action coming up at the Ferry Building at the Embarcadero in San Francisco on February 6th at 5:30 p.m. George Friedman, the Chief Executive Officer of Stratfor, will be conducting a book signing which we will disrupt. For those of you unfamiliar with George Friedman and his work as the Chief Executive Officer of Stratfor, a global intelligence gathering corporation that defends the likes of Dow Chemical, that spies on citizens around the world. That is in fact the subject of the WikiLeaks. The global intelligence files exposed the machinations of Stratfor and George Friedman between the years of 2004 and 2011. Stratfor conducts intelligence operations and legal advice for oil companies and defense industries. They lease, sell, and design attack databases, which are then sold to Lockheed Martin and the Defense Intelligence Agency and the Department of Homeland Security. They are involved in the trapwire surveillance system. They were responsible for exposing General Petraeus' bedroom peccadillos. Stratfor is there, always. From sea to space, Stratfor intelligence is gathered, manipulated, and used against the sovereign nations and people of this planet. We will let the Chief Executive Officer of Stratfor, the company responsible for the uncounted deaths of millions of individuals and human rights violations and civil rights violations around the globe, that he is not welcome. That Stratfor's services are a bane to humanity, and we will boycott them and disrupt their operations at every opportunity. Your opportunity to contribute to the global revolution is to show up at the Ferry Building at the Embarcadero in San Francisco, California, tomorrow evening at 5:30. For security purposes, we have had to put out this late bulletin so that we may protect ourselves against the state intrusion that is facilitated by companies like Stratfor.